Copyright! Copyright! Don't need that. If anybody watches, I'm going to be muted for just a couple minutes. I will be checking the chat here in a bit. I just gotta eat something, so. Okay. Ugh. Let me check. I'm gonna have my phone on so I can check the chat. Two, 1 2 1 2. Audio test. Good. This piece of crap.
Any truth to the rumors that the Joker has poisoned Gotham? What about this place? Do you approve of Professor's...
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Ugh. Hate this port. Oh. Waiting until Beta joins. I'm gonna let her know. Let's see. Ow! Fudge! Dang it. Shoulder. Check and see if I'm properly live. Also, I need to apologize to Nat. I missed her freaking stream. I feel bad. Um, um, hold on. watch. Checking. It says somebody's watching. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff. It says somebody's watching. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff. Oh no. Okay, so I was checking the chat, so in case somebody else was watching. So this stream will be me playing the game and also with talking a little bit about the project here in a bit that was announced earlier, which I will leave two links in the chat to to the announcement and also the bit of the other thing. So hold on, let me share, copy link, post that in the stream. Hold on a moment. Post to another thing, and I will post that here in the stream. The small teaser trailer or little thing, and then I'll post each of the fanscription episodes to check out in the stream. So give me just a moment. So let's go from let's go to I don't think that's right, but whatever. Yeah, fanscription Tim Burton. So what I'll do here is I will post each of them in order and put them in the chat for anybody who wants to check out this to give it a better explanation to what I'm up to in the chat. One. So there's, see it. Give me just a moment. I'm getting some of these out of the way so I can post them here in the chat. Share, copy link, post it here in the chat. Just a moment. Two. And then the last one is part 3. So if you guys want to check these out, the links are in the chat. I will be leaving them in the stream. So if you guys want to check these out and to give a better idea for what my project is basically going to be like, with help 3, there we go. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Okay, so the links are in the chat if you guys want to check those out. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll explain what those are for later on in the stream. So hopefully you guys enjoy. One, four. There will be a explanation for them here in a bit. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so here is the. So I'm gonna be watching the chat, and I'm gonna see if my co-conspirator will be watching. So,
There's a camera busted in Sector 3.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. Son of a crap. Da, 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 da. Hello. Hopefully you're having a good morning or day. Trying to get this stinking trophy. Give me just a second. There we go. Got it. I'm gonna guess who's watching, by the way. Let me know what you think of this. I'm waiting for somebody to else that I will be discussing this project that was announced. The links in the chat are the topper ones, and the other ones are whatever. Also, Lynn, is that you?
This place is turning to hell.
Or is that somebody else entirely? Sorry. Trying to think. Okay. So what I will be discussing here in a bit, I'm waiting for somebody to that'll be helping me along with this project, is going to be, funny enough, based around Fanscription by Channel Austin, which links are in the chat to if anyone wants to check those out, and also the top links are to the announcement bit from me, and also more explanation. Not complete explanation, that's what this stream will be for here in a minute. But hopefully you're enjoying the stream, whoever is watching. So the project is probably going to be in early development, where it will be similar to Fanscription. What if?
Roll up! It's time for my latest game!
So, yeah.
Help me! All you need to do is keep your eyes on the prize. Exciting, isn't it? Take your pick, Batman. Shall we see if you were right? What? No. How did you do that?
Batman! Over here! Get me out of this thing!
You're safe now, Officer North.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die back there.
Also, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are enjoying, by the way.
He gave you a code, right?
Yeah, it's 860120. He said something about it helping you.
It will. Stay here.
So, yeah. And they leave. It can never be self-serving.
Riddle me this. I have a head, a tail, but never any legs. Do you know what I am? There's no way you could have solved that one, Batman. Even I couldn't. You must have cheated. Consider this a warning. From here on in, it gets harder.
Nobody wants to like and subscribe. I shouldn't.
Remember the code. It's 860.
Well done, Dark Knight. Well done. You have completed enough of my... 3 solved? It seems I underestimated your abilities. But before you start to feel superior, you should try and rescue my next hostage. Bring a towel.
Oh, 1, 2... Zero. I remember Nigma back at the asylum. He always thought he was better than everyone else. I take it you're gonna kick his ass.
Most definitely, I will. I don't know why I even bother saying that, because people don't like that crap. That's why they leave. So... Give me just a moment. Nobody's watching. I'm going to try and see if I can get. Um, ow, hair. Sorry about that.
Thanks for the help back there.
So I'm going to be discussing anything and everything about this upcoming project. So, hey Beta, good that you're here.
I remember
How are you doing, by the way?
Nigma back at the asylum. He always thought he was better than everyone else.
Let me check if the recording, I think it's a bit delayed. Sorry. I'm checking the chat too, so I have my phone on. What about you? I'm good. So
I take it you're gonna kick his ass.
most definitely. Thank you, Walter White. Okay. So I put the links in the chat for this fanscription stuff if you've already watched some of it, or to at least give you a better understanding of what the idea of the main principles of the project. But it'll more do, instead of using Photoshop the way they did and stuff like that for like some stuff, I figured we could use like our art skills in whatever editing. I don't know if we could do voice acting, but because I don't think that would work. Because I don't, unless we would pay somebody to have somebody that sounds a lot like that and whatever. So who knows? But to put to better, if you're still watching, hold on, let me pause this. To put into better words, because I stutter a lot. Blah blah blah. So the foundational element is from the poster that I had, or just thing that I drew. It's like also, you still here? just checking. Yeah, still here. Okay, good. So the foundational parts of the movie would be the three villains of the movie would be Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, and Bane. But I'm going to be changing it up a bit. So how I figured, like, if you've already probably watched their version of the Batman movies, so you have their version that changed up Batman Returns because Harvey Dent was in it. You have their version of Forever and Batman and Robin. And then I would think that Triumphant would come before this, but the thing is, I didn't know too much about Triumphant, so I thought, fuck it, just fuck it. We're gonna do Unchained, and I thought Unchained would work perfectly, and I had some ideas of how I would approach it, like I was looking into the movie to see what on stuff that I didn't know about it, because I know there was supposed to be. It was supposed to have Scarecrow in it, and there was like a few people that were going to play Scarecrow. Nicolas Cage was one of them, and I just kind of was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I would feel about Nicolas Cage as Scarecrow, so I would probably have to think on any other actors that would be around that time. I know they already used Brad Dourif as which was another actor that was going to be Scarecrow. They already used him in the fanscription, so he's out, so I can't use him. Because it kind of sucks, but oh well. So I'm trying to think of who we could use for like a foundational element for Scarecrow. And I was also running through different designs and actors that we could kind of base this on. If you got any ideas, let me know. Like, even for costumes and stuff, I try to look into, like, concept art for even Batman and Robin, for, like, Poison Ivy, to see if there was anything I could have missed, like if there was any, and also actresses that were in the role like could have been there. I know they kind of, I don't know if it's legit, but their version of Batman and Robin, I guess, used Irma Thurman for ink. So I don't know who else we could use for Poison Ivy for this movie, and I think it works better here anyways. Having, because I took, so my main inspirations for this was Long Halloween, I Am Bane, Batman Arkham Origins, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, and a few others. And so the three main villains were, that I at least had in my head, were Scarecrow, Poison Ivy. The thing was, I'm gonna actually turn down the dialogue so it makes it easier for me to think. So give me a minute, because I'll just be getting Riddler trophies and stuff like that. Anyways, hold on a second. I did a opal. That's not bad. I hope I can. Well, that's cool. From Rose. I'm gonna respond. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, trying nice. Okay. So, I don't know. In the chat, or are they still there? I wanted to be. Dang it! The stream thing's not working for me. God damn it. There we go. Who? Oh, freaking Rose sent me something. Somebody.
Batman's? Do you think it's gonna get him? I've got Batman! About that? You don't look too good either. I'm fine. I've all.
I do not know really a whole lot of anything. So for me personally, yeah. I figured it would be easier for us to use like drawings and stuff the best we can, similar to what they did with Batman and their version of Batman and Robin. I'm just, and basically editing wise, so it's easier for us. It would probably be easier. I don't have a full-on script because I've tried to look into more about that movie to figure out like what we could take from, like I already had some inspirations and stuff. Like the original version of Batman Unchained was supposed to have Harley Quinn in it. I did not want to use Harley for multiple reasons. One, their version would make Harley the Joker's daughter and stuff like that, and I was just kind of like, no, I didn't really want to have that be a big part of it. So I kind of thought I would switch it up and use Poison Ivy. I don't know if who we could have be the face of her. If you got any ideas, Beta, let me know. Because I already had I had some ideas of how we could approach like the movie. I know that there'd be 3 villains and 3 different origins that we would have to tell through the movie somehow, through themes and dialogue. I think Crane would be the simplest. We really wouldn't have to explain too much about him. And stuff. Are you still here? I'll probably just
Boys look
play.
like this. My mom says that's what makes me special.
Okay, just making sure. The stupid thing likes to fluctuate where it says like people view or like the little, you know, that little thing above the chat where it goes down and up and down. It's very confusing. So I can't tell if that's my phone or yours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my life a whole lot simpler. Is I'm gonna still keep it here where I can see it. And then I'm gonna basically turn it off so I can just concentrate. So
How much more can you take, little girl? Please. Help me! No one's coming, little girl.
You either do what I want, or I kill you here and now. It's just if you make me.
that we will keep like some stuff. I don't know. I think we would probably change because I don't think we would have
Billy won't do any good here.
Robin
Thank God for that. Batman's back.
and stuff.
This place is insane. Man, I even saw Bruce Wayne in here.
I'll pause this. For like, you can take inspiration from some of Burton's work, some of the characters, for at least the villain wise. Like, I had an idea for Scarecrow, like a neat one, that because I personally thought Scarecrow has been done like after Arkham Asylum, he's been done a similar way for a long time with the stupid syringes, and I wanted to keep that, but I wanted to change it with his design and how I was thinking about an actor who's extremely tall and extremely skinny. So I know that probably Nicolas Cage could probably I don't know. But how I picture Scarecrow, at least in my version of the movie, I'll do for like the mask, how I envision the mask being like a mixture of these two. Because I saw Batman Begins. I hate the fucking mask. How I envision Scarecrow, is like a mixture of two things. I wanted to take a bit from the classic comics, but I also wanted it to be a little different. So someone who looks almost unnormal. Like, I wanted it to feel like a Scarecrow. So I wanted it to be a mixture of these two things. I'll send you the links now. I copy, and then I'm gonna put it in the chat so it makes my life easier. So I'm gonna put, this is the first one, mixing that type of classic with something like with this type of almost sunk in type look that you would see, because I wanted it to have like a Slender Man mix with, like, he would be extremely tall but very, like, he would move almost unnaturally. So if you ever watched, I don't know if you have, but did you ever watch the first Burton Batman movie, Beta, by any chance? Don't think so. Well, basically, the way it was because the suit had very limitations, but he almost moved very unnaturally. Like when he turned around, he moved his entire body weight to that direction. He didn't, he couldn't really turn his head completely. So I wanted to play on that for Scarecrow, having that it's almost like a Slender Man aesthetic, to where his movement is very almost unnatural. And with the design that I was thinking of is like with the mask, it could be like a mixture of those two. Like, and with and also pull a little bit from like Batman the animated series, and also maybe his classic comic books. Maybe even look up Alex Ross's Scarecrow, like to get some inspiration for some different designs. Like if you want to draw up some different sketches or concept art for like different takes and stuff, and like I wish there was a way where, but then again, I don't know, due to like privacy reasons and stuff, I don't think he would want my number to send it that way. So it's best, like I said, in a video, and you don't play PlayStation, so you can't send it that way. Shit. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But yeah, basically, and even with, I think how I would do the gloves would be, because I had an idea to still keep the syringes, but keep them more, less on the outside, but more on the inside, but mix that, so where the gloves would actually feel like something that you would see like a Scarecrow have, like those old school gloves. The difference would be, I think, you can't really see me do this, but just to give it like an idea, like just to think in your head, inside the gloves there would be like an extender, but it wouldn't go all the way to the point where the needles would come out, but they would go just enough to where it makes him look like he has like very sharp hands, like claws, almost like if you ever saw it wouldn't be too over dramatic, but just enough to where, like in a Scarecrow hallucination, it would be extremely terrifying. But did you ever see X-Men, or the X-Men 2, where with you had Lady Deathstrike in it at one point during the movie, or X2? I don't think so. Well, you're all good. Basically, I could try to. The best way to how I never really watched superhero movies, so I don't know. You're all good. So for me, I guess how I would see the gloves working would they would almost not really super elastic, but they would, like, if when he engages like the needle part, they would extend this metal to make it, and they would make the gloves stretch out, and his fingers almost look longer, to look like they have a point to them, like they're real, like they look like claws, like he has like claws, and at the end maybe just has just enough to where if he sticks like his point, like grabs somebody, it would inject the needles would come a little bit out of the cloth, like somehow, like almost like sticking a lead pencil out of like a sock, like the little bit of that lead sticks out just a little bit, and you basically, like, you can stick, like, it's almost like the metal would stretch out the cloth just a little bit, to where that metal would make his hands look bigger, a little bit larger, but also there would be inside bit, there would be his regular, like there'd be like a needles in the cloth, or in the glove itself, like inner layer, and it would partially extend, and there'd be like the needles in there that he could inject into people and makes them more hallucinogenic. But also there would be, besides just needles, there would be a small little thing that he can release the gas, the fear gas, out of his hands, similar to Batman the Animated Series. If you ever watched a bit of that, which you probably haven't, but if you ever do, go look up, or maybe watch Something to Fear. There's like a bit of that. um, yeah, I think I've seen a clip or two. Okay, yeah. Basically, like where he basically, like he sticks his hands up and he's like, and then he points it out of him at the guards, and there's like a big red gas that comes out of his hands. So his gloves, how I would see them working, they would be on two fronts, where he could release the gas, or he could grab people and extend the thing, you know, and all that. I think, I'm trying to remember, but basically, he could do that, and how I could see him looking is very Stalker-esque. Like he's very uneven. Like he's kind of like a mixture of Slender Man and like that skinny, like, because I wanted him to feel almost unnatural. Like I wanted that Scarecrow look. Now there was a few drafts of the movie where he starts using the mask less, and because he cannot feel pain, he gets attacked, and his face and himself starts to become more and more like the Scarecrow. And I kind of took the idea from that, similar to how they did him a little bit in Arkham Knight, where he got attacked by Killer Croc, and he used his own face as the mask. Like, he becomes more and more like that. And I think, like, for design purposes, we could mix a lot of stuff together.
The TV reporter?
Yeah. You a fan?
No.
The official line is he's been out of the country, studying some kind of radical psychiatric therapy technique.
Let me just skip this. But basically, the idea that I had was just having him feel more unnatural, and almost like he would kind of move very like Stalker-esque, like uneven, kind of jump steps, because maybe he has like a disorder with his legs and his movement, to where he's very uncoordinated, and it's something that you could play on as an actor, to where he's nerdy and stuff, but because of that, like, you can play that into the design itself. I wanted him to feel like a Scarecrow. I wanted that. That was one of the things. I don't know about Poison Ivy. I can't, like, I think other than changing, if we were going to keep Uma Thurman and not use her as Ink, because I'm not for certain if they completely used her. Basically, how I could see her performance playing is similar, more touching on that more darker, not only the darker side, not just the seductive side, but also the tragic side of Poison Ivy and her origin, and I think that would be great. And I think for Bane, I want to pull from Batman Arkham Origins. I want him to be super smart, similar to like Nightfall or Dark Knight Bane, where he breaks Batman. I want to pull from a lot of different things with that, but I also want to fix, like, I just don't want the design to suck. I want to have it feel like something that would be a part of that like the year that those Batman movies came out, but I also don't want it to feel like how the Schumacher's Bane looked. And the one thing I think I could fix and we could do is, like, if it was an actual movie, they could just do what, like, Darth Vader, where they could have a somewhat half muscly guy, then they could have like another one that's like more muscly, but also ripped to the point like pro wrestler level ripped. And you could have somebody do the voice or something when it's in one of those stages or something. I don't really know. But in design purposes, I don't really, you know. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Design-wise, and not just design-wise, but like anything-wise.
Is that veiled bitch taking over my show?
Trying to think. Basically, the idea principle for like some of the designs, like we could maybe look into like who was going to play some of the acts, like actor-wise, we could look into who could have or who was going to play those certain roles for that set movie, and also like figure out, like, I already know that they used Mike Vitar from Sandlot to play their version of Robin, so we can keep him, but we could probably change it to where between, I think, whatever movie this is, like, I think this would be like the last before Beyond. He's already Nightwing. I think maybe we could have him still be a part of it. Same for their version of Batgirl. If you go and watch at some point, watch the Batman and Robin, you can probably figure out who that actress is. Because I don't know. At least for me, anyhow. But I'll say that, I'll say this. I think that there's plenty of ways to do it. Like, I know that there will be a scene that I had in mind, with each of the villains, and maybe some ones that you don't see in the movies, but maybe we could like throw in as like small cameos, like in the shadows. Like you could pull from that one episode, because I know this was legit. Like, this was a part of that script for that movie, and I'm gonna keep it in here, but I still need to write a full-on fucking script. But dyslexia-wise, I suck. I can't really write. I would have to type it on a computer, and I don't have access to a computer right at the moment, or a dock. But basically, there's supposed to be a bit where Batman gets dosed with fear, and then he sees all his rogues that he's encountered and stuff like that, and they're like putting him on trial, and they would, because some of them are dead, so you would bring back a lot of the villains that from the different Batman movies, and I would kind of see like that would be a great scene to have, and you could even have like play on the Scarecrow hallucinogen like fear aspect. Like that's something I want to play on this movie a lot, is the fear. Batman's fear, his rogues, his like the fact that he's killed. Like I think like this Batman's a lot more jaded. Like he still has that no killing rule maybe, or maybe he's kind of stopped doing that. Um, um, I'm trying to think. Cause like I'm gonna try to research into it, just see if there's anything of note for like designs that we could, not even designs, just like anything in general from Unchained. Cause I know we're cutting characters out, like, cause their version was supposed to have Harley Quinn and Scarecrow, and I am cutting Scarecrow. So I think what we could do is like, I think the first thing we could work on maybe is like designs for like some of the villains, and like then we can work from there for like scenes and stuff. Like we can work on like a script together and figure out what we can work on, like what works script wise, and also like figure out who we can, like I know not fucking what's his name is Batman, and that's unchangeable. uh what is it? Not I'm trying to remember his fucking name. This is annoying the fuck out of me. um Michael Keaton. So that's unchangeable, being Michael Keaton as Batman. It's just I'm trying to think, because it's continuing that universe. And then we have Marlon Wayans, not Marlon Wayans, fuck, Sandlot, freaking, what is his name? Shit. Benny the Jet, whatever his name is, the actor, that young actor. He's Robin, obviously, so, not Robin, but he would be Nightwing, so we can kind of, like, figure out, like, a custom Burton-style, design for him, and then whoever played Batgirl. So, we could have, like, multiple villains and multiple fronts, and this film could play on, like, would have 3 separate, themes, the theme of fear, and maybe the theme, and some other themes, because I know fear would be one of the main ones. I think having like a Scarecrow be one of the primary antagonists. pretty powerful. So she's basically a seductress, but also can be a manipulator on that front. But also she's also Earth. And then Bane is not only intelligence as well, but also he's also super fucking strong with Venom. So like there's multiple stories we could pull from. Like I know the main one is Nightfall, where Bane breaks the bat, is the main one that I was inspired by, that I wanted to pull from. But also Hush, where Bane kind of takes a Hush role where he manipulates the two villains against they're already against Batman, but like he manipulates them and stuff like that. I don't know. Also, sorry if this has been a little ramble. Hopefully I haven't annoyed you too much or any of that. If you're still here, that is. Sorry. I should probably just play the game. Talk more about it later. No, it hasn't bothered me. Well, that's good. I was just making sure. That's good. I'm just trying to think what we could pull on from the design wise. Like I know Bane. The one thing I had a problem, I didn't want to pull too much from the Schumacher Bane design because I hate it. Like, I tried to sketch some stuff of my own, and I couldn't really think of a legit... Like, I know that Bane is pulled from, like, wrestlers and stuff, the way his mask is. And I was trying to think of a way we could keep that motif, but also like make it like a Darth Vader style thing where like somebody else is voicing him, but in a certain extent or something. And I don't know who we could have playing, because I don't know many actors that were around. I don't like the one. My top choice was originally going to be. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but he was in James Bond, but he was also in No Country for Old Men. If you know who that is, if you have the same idea of who that is, I don't know if he was around back then as an actor. But that was my original idea, but I don't think it would work logistically. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of his name. Fuck. I can't remember his goddamn name. Damn it. But basically, he could be Bane. I'm just trying to think. And design-wise, we could, like, how I could figure we could do it where we could rely a little bit on narration, but also we could do, like, the art for some of the scenes. Like, we can both, like once we have the character designs down, for this version of Batman, Unchained, because I thought that would be pretty cool. Like, we could basically, because I don't think we could get any voice actors. Like, voice acting wise, I suck. I've tried. I just legit suck. It would be nice, though. It would be great. I just, not very good at it. And we could probably, if we can pull for the project, like, because I know we both are good with the art side of things. And if we can get other people, maybe we can get somebody else. If we can get voice actors,
It would be nice, and but I don't know how many people would want to be involved in that style of project. Because, like, we can come up with the art and the concept art stuff, but who knows? Um, at least that wise, you know. What else? I'm trying to think, because I did have the idea pulling from the classic comics where we could make not only make Poison Ivy a bit darker, but also make her, I don't know. We can pull from probably because I had the idea of like changing the performance just a smidge, just basically for me at least. Uh, let's see. Um, Let me just. I don't really care if I'm gonna try to concentrate and do things on two fronts.
Really? I didn't even know he was in here.
Hold on.
Me neither. I read once that he just does what he does because of his wife. Something bad happened to her. Well, boo-hoo. I used to be an accountant. Now I'm rotting to death in a maximum security prison.
keep hearing the Catwoman and Poison Ivy have something going on. I'd love to see what those two got cooking.
Batman! He's here!
Batman and Freeze were having some kind of epic fight back there. Man, I would have paid to see that fight. Grew up in this neighborhood. Doesn't look any different.
I always knew you were chicken.
Look out! Batman's here!
You're gonna die here.
Tell me what I need to know, or get ready to hurt.
Please don't hurt me! I'll talk!
Of course you will.
He's too chicken to face me. The streets are ours, Batman.
So cold. I can't even think.
Get my hands on rich boy Bruce Wayne, or buy me an instant parole.
Visual on target. I repeat, we have visual on Batman. We've lost sight of Batman. I repeat, target is missing. Target in sight.
This can be as easy or as painful as you like.
No, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
I knew you would.
Son of a... This stupid port. I hate it. I hate this controller. So... If, by the way, if this project isn't more of your cup of tea, we don't have to work on it. I could just put it on hold if it's something that's kind of just boring to you. You know, it doesn't have anything that you wanna do, then we can just I could just kind of put it on the back burner. I could try to work on it. But you don't have to, but I'm glad it would be fun. I still think the ideas are there, like story-wise, like I could think of a lot of stuff. I'm a bit confused on it though. Basically, it's kind of it sounds like something to do because I'm not doing much this summer. Keep it up, being awesome. Thanks, man. Hey, while you're here, dude, go check out something. I posted. I'm beginning a project at some point, based around something that, you know what, you probably already saw it. But yeah, okay. Other than occasional travel, well, still, I think it'd be cool. Like we could both like, while you're traveling, you can like do like an occasional small scene, like because we could work on the script together for the Batman Unchained project thing. Because the teaser, because I don't have anything really strictly set, besides maybe, you know, because it would be a bit of a butt to get together, but doing the art for it would be fun. Like, just like, do like a like narration, an occasional voice line for, like, I could do some, maybe the male ones or whatever. The female ones can be done by you. I don't know. I don't have a preference. I don't care. I'm trying to think how we could do it, because I want to kind of do it, because I think it would be fun, like the project, because I think we can pull from, story-wise, we can pull from so much, and art-wise, like, we can do scenes and stuff that you can't fool around with. Like, Photoshop is such a pain in the fucking ass, and I refuse to really subject myself to the torture of trying to use it. And plus, it kind of gives us, like, a distinct way of, like, okay, we can kind of treat it like a comic book in a certain extent, where we can draw, like, the scenes, like the actors, like, have, like, stuff already thought up, and kind of, like, treat it like, I wouldn't say a motion comic, but, like, a narrated, because I don't think voice acting wise we could find someone that could do that distinct voice of, like, Michael Keaton or stuff like that. But I think, like, just having, like, the what is it called, like, the idea principles of, like, doing the movie. I think, like, I already have an idea of, like, the villains. Like, it's Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Bane. Simple.
It was all I could find.
Call that food? I wouldn't feed that to my dog.
I think the thing that we really need to just figure out is, like, probably going to be the difficult part, but I think it'd be well worth it, at least. And I actually had, like, I actually had a scene already that we could start up, and that's just, like, practically midway through the movie. Which is, like, the hallucinogenic, courtroom style scene, where basically you have all the dead rogues, and not all of them that are dead, but just, like, a lot of Batman's rogues from the movies. Like, you would have, Jack Nicholson's Joker, Danny DeVito's Penguin, maybe you could see Catwoman, maybe Chip Shrek's Blight, Mr. Freeze, maybe, basically Patrick Stewart, not Arnold. Son of a bitch.
The place is turning to crap right in front of my eyes.
There we go. Let me think. Maybe you could have Chip Shrek, not Chip Shrek, but just Max. But basically, the Robin Williams Riddler, Billy D. Williams, Two-Face, all that jazz. Basically, you would have like a lot of like the villains like in this hallucinogenic scene where Batman's being judged. I think that would probably be the first scene maybe we could draw, like have it already distinctly have like an idea of it, like where we can like have like 3 different versions of the same scene, but each one is kind of like maybe like, while basically to sum it up is that the scene is basically Batman is being similar to Batman the Animated Series. Batman's being judged by his villains or something. He's like facing like fear toxin and stuff. And we could have like 3 different versions of the same scene where you see the villains, but maybe that you would see them from each of the movies, and then you would see another version of them, but you would have them have like the effects of what happened to them, like how they died. So like for Joker, there would be blood on near, like almost like coming, like because he fell to his death. I think you could have that look. For Robin Williams Riddler, I think you could have it to where he got fully blown up, so he was, and fell in the ocean. So there be like a similar to like a Doc Ock effect where you could have him be somewhat burned, but also then a little bit what is it? I don't know. Like it, just distinct stuff. Like have it to play on like each of the villains, their distinct looks and stuff like that. And maybe like because the scene that I had in mind.
While you were saving Miss Vale, I took the liberty of beefing up security at my steel mill. I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but I don't think that even you will be able to get in here. Oh, this is getting too emotional. I can barely bring myself to think of you dying out there. I keep thinking of you lying dead in the snow. It's the only thing that brings a smile to my face.
I don't know. But basically the idea for like doing like the art for it, treating it like fanscription thing, but without the stupid
City, go to hell.
All that. I think maybe we could kind of play, like I think this, like one of the scene that we can, the first one we can do is like we can have 3 different versions of the same scene. Like basically one where like it's more like you have like Batman, Michael Keaton kind of put in like a straight jacket, and then he's like surrounded by his villains, and they would be putting him on trial more or less, and you know like the gavel or like, and then you have another version of that same scene, but they looked more fear-based, like they're like the way they looked when they died, or if they died. Two-Face would be in a straight jacket. Riddler would look blown up, but he would also look like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I think it would just be cool. I think there'd be tons of scenes like we could draw and we can both exchange and work on together. I don't know. If that be something like we could work on, like scenes one, like each one we could draw or paint or whatever. Like if you want to do it digital, we can. If you want to, I don't know. Maybe it sounds stupid. Maybe it just sounds stupid. I don't know. Yeah.
Heard the Riddler was back.
I work on any type, in any type of way.
Looks like they
Well,
were
that's
right.
cool. Okay, so we can just do whatever style, I guess. Son of a...
Bruce Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd
But
like to get 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch.
I think, like, to give, like, some inspiration, like, we can kind of, like... I think what we could do is, like, a mixture of, like, the first things we could work on scene-wise are, like, after... I think we should work on the script together at first, because that's obviously the most important thing. So to figure out, like, what it is that we can do script-wise. Like, I want it to be, like, a mixture of, like, of a lot of things, but I also wanted to, like, maybe you could add something to the Poison Ivy character that I can't, with my lack of like, not really lack of knowledge, but kind of like how to write her.
Joker was a goner. Today he's back better than ever.
Yeah, it's good to see the old Joker's smile back. It's like there's been this other guy standing in for him, but now the real Joker's back.
So, you ready?
Soon, we wait for the order, and then this whole town will know the Joker's back.
But yeah, like we could do like the fear, like the more distinct, like the scenes that are the most important. Come on, pause this. Ramble. Basically the scenes that are the most important we could draw first for it, and then we could basically I'm trying to think. Basically we could work on like the scenes that are the most important to the story, or I don't know, because I know that, let me turn this off. I know that we still need to, like, we could work on the script together and figure out, like, because I'm not much of a writer. Like, because of my dyslexia, my problem with writing is, like, I would have to be voice typed, and then voice typing, the problem for me is basically, voice typing is a pain because it auto-corrects me, and then I'm basically stuck with bullcrap because it decides to be retarded, and I hate it because I hate my dyslexia. It really sucks because I can be super creative, and there's stuff that I really want to do, and the problem with me for script-wise, it's hard to keep me, like, edged on to what the main thing for what the script is trying to say and how to approach certain stuff. That's really the main problem.
It's back! We've lost a camera in Sector 4.
And stuff. And for me at least, it's difficult. And you're probably a better writer than I am when it comes down to things. I don't... And here I am bragging on you, and I'm shitting on myself. I don't know how that works. But yeah. Because I think doing this description
Don't
inspired
even think
like
about
my
lying
own
to me.
version of like Batman
Riddler, tell me
Unchained would
everything.
be awesome.
Hey, don't
It's
hurt me.
just the problem
That's
is
all I
like
know.
under but yeah. Also, let me know if the stream quality dips a little bit or it's bad and it loads out, because sometimes it does that on my phone.
Full of money, and everything else strange is taken from us. Man, I
And
wish I knew where it was.
and yeah.
Yeah, what are you? Oh, God. There's nothing to see in here. You should go away.
Bullshit. The stream will lag sometimes. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Let me, like, if there was a way I could fix it, because it has done that to me a lot lately, to where it'll just lag
Breaking you just to get Joker.
and
He's
stuff.
after something else.
And I've tried fixing it, and I don't know what it is that's causing that. And yeah, if it lags at all, or it just it dips, let me know. I'll try to fix it the best I can. I don't know how, but it's not your fault. Don't worry. Yeah, I know, but still, I kind of treat it like it is, because it is my stream. I should have shit to where it works. It should work properly. Yeah.
It's bad enough here without the bat.
But yeah. I think, I think, personally, I think, in regards to, let me fix, if it's, hold on. Son of a, dang. Fixed, sorry. Stupid audio. Oh, it says one person watching. Maybe she left.
Who keeps the ice cube?
I wanna. It's my turn. You always get your turn.
How about rock, paper, scissors?
Can you even play that with 3 people?
Sure you can. Come on, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Step back.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Because it says 2 people were in here and then it didn't. So it's like, dang it. Stream lagging people out. What the hell? I don't know. Ow. I don't know what we could do. Like, we can look into,
We'll kill you, bat.
Ow. We can look into script-wise how we can, like, change it and stuff. Like, for, like, the project, like, this project. I think, like, we could do it. It's possible. Ow. I think there'd be something that would be neat that I wanted to do with Poison Ivy to change her up just a little bit. I kind of wanted her to have, like, before she's introduced, I kind of wanted her to have a Selena Kyle feel, but not completely. Where when you kind of introduced to her through, like, some different flashbacks and just some different stuff, and learn her origin from the movie, kind of like with Bane or Scarecrow, because it would be hard to juggle 3 different villains and 3 different origins, but I think it can be done. It's just the problem of doing it. But what my idea for her would kind of be to play on this aspect of, like, part of the reason why she has this hatred for, like, men and, like, mankind and stuff is just, like, having, like, maybe kind of play on this aspect of, like, one of the new 52 origins for her, kind of like her father
Nora's safe.
killed her
I should
mother.
let Freeze know as soon as possible.
And stuff. But I think because I got this idea from the Umbrella Academy show. Wouldn't it be interesting, because it gives part of a reason why Pamela falls for, like, for Harley a little bit, is maybe that her mom tried to leave the dad because she fell in love with another woman, and, you know, the father was already abusive and stuff, and basically, you know, the woman was bi or something, and you kind of could play on that with, like, mother like daughter in a certain extent. I don't really know. And basically that could be played in the extreme of, like, later on with when she's, like, before she becomes Poison Ivy, like, she's already within like an abusive relationship with Dr. Woodrue, which I believe you kind of see a little bit of that. Not really. I think Batman and Robin, he just, like, you know, he's like, oh, you, basically, you won't go on a date with me. I'm afraid you'll have to die. Ah! I think you could kind of have it to where he experiments on her and stuff, like, pull, like, a bit of, like, I don't know, we could kind of pull from, like a dark side of, like, kind of like a 50 Shades of Grey mixed with some different stuff, to where basically he, like, when Pamela is older and, like, she's already, like, like, she's basically sometimes is used like an experiment, kind of like, I don't know if you've ever read X-20, he probably hasn't, so it's like, basically when X-23 was created, the doctor who basically, the woman doctor that is basically Laura Kinney's mom, basically, what is the word? She basically was kind of blackmailed into conceiving the clone of Wolverine, like the female clone of Wolverine, basically like his daughter. And I think, I'm trying to think, basically how she was kind of like that. I could kind of see a similar thing with, Poison Ivy, where basically she kind of blackmailed by Woodrue and, like, used, like, manipulated, like, through her feelings for him and stuff, and basically experimented on and used in multiple ways, and it's part of the reason why, you know, she eventually, when she does turn into Poison Ivy, she has this undying hatred for men and different stuff. And maybe there's all on giving her, like, I don't know, like, you could kind of, like, do, like, pull multiple things for her origin, I think would work. I think still have kind of be like, I think playing less on the more, like, you could still have the seductress angle, but I think less on that and more play on, like, that tragic side to her, and maybe, like, the part of the reason why she gets killed and then turned into Poison Ivy is because, like, she starts to fall for somebody else, and or two different other people, like, one would be another doctor who gets killed and then turned into Swamp Thing, but also there was a female doctor that maybe she kind of started to like as well, and that kind of plays into when she, you know, become, like, you know, when she meets Harley and stuff. So it's kind of like there's an interesting side there, and I think there'd be other stuff, like, we can take influence of our, I don't really know, maybe this sounds dumb, Now that I think about it. I don't know. Shit. Maybe it just sounds dumb.
Under freeze. She's safe.
Nora, where is she?
She was locked up in warehouse 5B in the Falcone shipping yard. She's safe, Victor. You can go to her.
Thank you, Batman. I doubted you.
Sorry if it sounds terrible, like a terrible idea. Beginning ship, yeah.
I am preparing a solution to remedy whatever damage the clown has caused my beautiful Nora. Thank you for finding Nora.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know how we could approach Poison Ivy in like a unique, like way. Because I know 50 Shades wasn't really around back then. I know of it because of my stepmother. Watched it a lot, and she had like the collection of those movies. I don't know why people like them. I don't know. I will never know. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about when I say 50 Shades? And if so, opinions on them, please. Beta. Opinions. I know what 50 Shades are. Yeah, 50. So you know what I'm partially talking about. 50 Shades being the I don't. Oh, hold on. I never know. I haven't thought about it too much. I don't know. I never thought about it too much. Yeah. I was curious because of people are very. Some women like those movies. My stepmother, and some are. Well, they don't.
Great. More freaking snow.
Oh.
Good news, Master Bruce. I believe we have identified the killer.
I found something! Back! Huh? Get over here.
There we go. So, I guess for me, I wanted to, if I'm gonna do Poison Ivy, I wanted it to feel different than how, they did her in basically Batman and Robin, which is the worst movie ever! Fucking ever! I despise that movie. I despise it. So for me, I wanted it to feel different, and I wanted to tackle, like with her origin, I kind of wanted it to feel like a little dark. Like maybe, just maybe, like, there's more of a reason for her to, like, her turn to, like, I think, like, her role in the story and how, like, she wants to turn, I think we could probably play on the fact that maybe, with Crane, maybe she, like, is surprised that he feels no pain or something, or maybe she doesn't like him at first glance because he represents, like, not only does he represent fear, but maybe he represents some of the darker aspects of stuff from her life, maybe. Like, trying to think. Like, movie-wise, there was a few concept art designs, at least for Batman and Robin. That's deviant art, so that I don't think that. I don't really, because the design they went with was just kind of like, it's okay, I guess. I kind of wanted her to be played just a bit differently. Like, we could still have her be that plant crazy, over the top. Like, I think maybe changing, like, giving her that more Harley Quinn-esque origin just a little bit, because I think they did do that. I think just a little, like the design wise, I'm gonna post a link in the chat, because there's tons of, I think, like, I don't know how hard it is to find, shit, like, concept art from the Batman and Robin movie, at least when it comes to how well we, like, because I think the only time Poison Ivy was ever done in live action, at least in a movie, was that movie, and I kind of wanted to give her a more, like, a mixture, like I think somebody did at one point do a Tim Burton style version. I think I could put that in the chat. Give me a second. Because the design we got in, if you, like, look up and look into Uma Thurman's version, because, like, I think somebody did at one point, safe search blur is on, manual settings. I don't know why. That doesn't matter, does it? Tim Burton. Hold on. Tim Burton concept art, Poison Ivy. I don't know why it wouldn't. There we go. I think somebody did at one point do a version of her, and it's not mine, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna put a link to that in the chat, so that someone else did, like, a version of there that looks, I guess, Tim Burton-esque, if you can call it such. I don't really know. Because I think the problem with doing Poison Ivy is, like, it's gotta be like this mixture. It has to be somewhat feminine, but also somewhat plant themed, and somewhat all over the place, and it's so fucking hard. It's so hard. Like, it's like character-wise, design-wise, and also trying to figure out how we could get, like, what actor we could fit in that fits in that time period of when this movie could have taken place, is also difficult. But yeah. Trying to remember. But in regards to her, I think if Scarecrow is the more natural fear, and basically, I think, because, like, I think would be cool is that because he's supposed to be a college professor. I think maybe in this, because I know Batgirl would, And I know Dick would probably be Nightwing around this point. Maybe. So basically, we could kind of pull the idea that, yeah, because Crane is supposed to be a college professor in some semblance and stuff like that. So maybe we could pull from that. Design-wise, also here's another one. This is more comic stuff, so this is not really full-on legit. This is nothing from the movie, none of that. Poison Ivy was. Art-wise, like, we could pull from those designs for at least the art side of things. What else? I know Scarecrow, I think we could pull from, like, Slender Man, old-style Scarecrows. I wanted him to feel like Jack Skeleton. Did you ever watch Nightmare Before Christmas? By the way.
More tea, Batman.
Data?
Where am I? What's going on?
What a question. Shall I tell him? Oh, he looks so confused. Maybe I should. Well, it's simple, really.
Yeah.
I planted a teeny tiny little idea in your head.
It's a good movie.
A sort of remote hypnotic suggestion. Very complicated.
Let me mute this. Basically, yeah, that's how I really love that movie, and Tim Burton made both that movie and the Batman movie. So for me, how I would picture Scarecrow,
I'm sure you wouldn't understand, but as
Jack
you can
Skeleton.
see, it works.
The way how he's
You're mine now.
very,
You're mine,
you know,
and there's nothing that
even
strange
some of the
can do
movement.
about it. Oh, are you not going to drink your tea? It's special tea. My special tea. My special tea.
Go to hell, Jervis.
Simply put, I made you see what you wanted most. What was it? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, tell me. So predictable, just like Alice. Never doing what I want without
Plus, I really
ludicrous
love that
amounts of
movie.
psychoactive controls. Well, if
That was
that's
a great
what's
soundtrack.
necessary, it's a good job that you've already taken them. All we need now is a finishing touch. A special new hat. Just for you. You are my soldier now, Batman. You will do everything I say. You will do anything I want. You will obey me, and me alone. No.
What the?
This isn't right. You can't be doing this.
Look at that face. What the heck? Looks like Batman's wearing like an inbreed outfit.
Stop him.
Hold on. Son of a... Ow.
Stop fighting.
Ow. Ow.
Don't fight.
Son of a bitch! God damn it!
When you wake up, you will be mine.
Bullshit! Right off!
Your mind belongs to me now.
Dang it! Trying to think. I'm trying to do this as I'm trying to think about.
Very sleepy. let all your troubles fade away.
Oh, and I'll finish my train of thought here in a second.
My hats are special. They make everyone do what I want. Everyone.
Maybe that's
you
the
can't
problem.
fight it.
Son of a bitch.
Sleep. Sleep.
No. Sleep that, bitch. Time to clock. Your face it! Yeah! Yeah, it's okay. I'll say that I think when I was thinking about how I would approach the Scarecrow and how Tim Burton would approach it, I think that he would treat it similar to what is it called? Jack, to like even the movements, like where, you know, when Jack's running through the forest just a little bit, where he's like spreading his legs, like leaping forward because he's so tall, like that's kind of like the unnatural movements I was thinking of like how Scarecrow would kind of like almost like limp walk or limp run or limp, you know, kind of like I don't know if you've ever watched Gravity Falls, but do you remember that one episode, not really the episode, but like the episode short, where it's like the hide behind?
This is getting crazy. They gotta feed us right.
Do you ever remember that? I think so. Basically, kind of like that. The high, it would kind of, he would feel like that. I think for Pamela, I think Bane is the only character I have a concrete idea of. Like, he's simple. He's like, I think he would take this role of just being like, he would kind of manipulate Batman through fear, and I think he would manipulate him through just pure strength and stuff and all that jazz. I don't know. One thing. I don't know. You probably were like looking that up or something, weren't you?
Hearing the Catwoman and Poison Ivy have something going on. I'd love to see what those two got cooking.
Pervert! Just threw a battering at his face. Elmo, yeah. Wait, you were looking it up? Or you were laughing because I did that? I'm trying to think.
Augmented reality training online.
Yeah, I was looking it up because I was. Do you remember? Though I knew it. I had a feeling. But yeah, you're all good. I personally I think for how we could approach, like, I think I know what we could, like, what I recommend for at least so, like, you don't know, like, if, because it's partially fan made but partially at some point it like, did you already watch them or did you not yet? The fanscription things I sent you, or like I put in the thing for the short. Just out of curiosity. Like the first few. Yeah. Hold on. Detective Pikachu. What the heck is this? Reply. Oh, it's something else. So you kind of watched the first few for like the fanscription, like the What If Tim Burton ones, or well, basically those will probably be linked. Like, I have them linked, but I'll probably link them in the chat here in a bit again, because I don't know why they freaking vanished.
Look out, it's Batman!
Well, the reason I wanted you to watch those is just so you have like somewhat of an idea of like some of the villains and also like some of the characters that appear. So like you're not completely like lost like when we like work on this. It's like when like certain like the hallucinogenic part where like all the villains show up and like, you know, like put Batman on trial or whatever, like you basically already like you have somewhat of an idea of who's there and maybe who, if you want.
With all the new weapons those tiger creeps are using, they're insane.
Look out, it's the Bat!
The big bad Batman outsmarted by Harley Quinn.
I know. I didn't believe it, but I guess he must be sick too.
He is. Dak saw him. Says his face was all messed up, you know? Like...
Shit! Can I go 2 minutes without getting shot at, Beta? Can I just go 2 minutes? I just get shot at. That's much crap.
No way Batman's getting back in his place. Front doors are sealed, and Joker's even fired up the furnaces so he can't come back in through the chimneys. He'll come here, look around for a new route in, and we'll kill him while he's looking.
I can't believe it. Look at us. Joker's back and we're on to the team. Long and we'll own Arkham City again.
We've killed everyone who stands against Joker.
You still here?
We'll tear down the walls to this place and show Gotham not to mess with Joker.
Just making sure. It's so weird. It'll say like when people are here, and because I'm using my phone, I would have figured that
Oracle, find me a route into the steel mill.
Let's see. I'm assuming you want the most dangerous route possible.
Why change things now?
Well, you're in luck. The only way in is via the heat exchanges, to the south of the building. I'll mark it on your map.
I'll do that here in a minute. I'm trying to get this stinking...
Batman was in there fighting Freeze, and she snuck behind and cut the back out of the damn safe. Who'd have thought it? Harley Quinn outsmarting the Bat. Must have been Joker's plan. No way was it hers.
I don't know, man. Joker was pretty out of it.
What I don't get is, I thought Batman was working with Freeze. That's what Joker said earlier, right? How come they were fighting?
And you know what it's like. Allegiances in this place are fragile at best. No way Freeze would work with Batman if he didn't have some other thing planned.
I don't know.
I guess. So now we just wait till he comes this way and blow his head off?
That's the plan. Sounds like it'll be easy. If Batman really is sick, he'll make mistakes. He'll be right here to show him not to mess with Joker.
Yeah, it'll freaking do that right there. It'll fluctuate where... I don't know if you could see it, but you know when if you look at the top of the chat where it says, it'll say 3 people watching, then it'll say 1 person, then it'll say 2. It's confusing.
Get my hands on rich boy Bruce Wayne. I'll buy me an instant parole.
Also, so far, have you gotten any ideas for, you know, like concept art and stuff like that and whatever? If you haven't, that's perfectly fine. I just a bit curious if you had any cool things of like how you would draw stuff. Some of like Ivy. Also, I gotta go. It's late here. Oh, you're all good, and you know. Well, at least you got some ideas. Hey, if you ever draw them or something, tag me in the video. I'll go watch it and all that jazz. And you have a good night. I'll probably stream a little bit more, and I'll probably end it here in a bit. Who knows? But hopefully you have a good one. You stay safe and all that jazz. Some for like Ivy, I don't know. She came up, she has some ideas.
It's gotta be the craziest idea ever.
As I grab Bruce Wayne, I'm cashing him in for a first-class ticket to any place else.
This place back before they built a wall around it. Suck then, too.
starve. I know it.
Share. Copy link. I'll probably, what is this? No. I don't care about template. Nobody really follows me much on CapCut anyways. Besides maybe one person. I don't know how they even found me on this anyways. No. I don't know. I don't have a TikTok and that crap. I never will, never want to. But No, stupid thing. Sorry. I don't want a copyright claim or any of that, so I had to turn it down. I was fooling around with something. Please don't claim me. I know the stupid content ID system sucks, but please don't. Like, literally, don't. I don't need the BS accessory. Hate TikTok. I don't care. I don't want to care. I never will. I don't need the stinking copyright claims. I wonder if, how do I upload something from edits and stuff, but can I not upload anything from any of that? No. One little follower in this thing, and of course, it is a BTS stan, which I do not care for that music. I really don't. She has a lot of RMs for some reason. Why follow me? I don't have stinking whatever. I don't know. Oh. What is this? Oh, I see. I don't have an account, so it's not really linked to anything, so that's good. Bio. Who's watching? Oh. Sorry. I was checking the chat. I'll start playing. Whoever's watching. Sorry. I'm just checking something.
I thought he was mayor now. No way could Strange get
I
the
don't
mayor
know.
of Gotham freaking City sent me here.
Hopefully you're having a good night or day, whoever's watching. But yeah.
God, if I ever see Hero Strange, he's a dead man.
Um. Oh, it's been me. Okay. Hey, man.
I told you I would find her.
Thank you, Batman. I am sorry I doubted you.
Just fix her and quit this life. You're better than this.
Hey. Yeah. I'm sure you probably already went and checked out what I was talking about earlier when you came into the stream. Because I know probably it piqued your interest. Didn't it?
My beautiful wife, I am so sorry for all that has happened.
Hopefully you're doing well, by the way. Damn it, stupid battery thing. I'll check the chat and think, yeah, I think I did, yeah.
I will fix you, Nora. I cannot live another day knowing this is your fate.
Well, that's good.
I owe you a debt, Batman.
Give me a second. I'm checking something for a second, and then I'm just turning off this stupid ass phone. But Before I do that, I'll check the chat.
You are safe now, Nora. I will not leave you again. I will fix you, Nora.
Shut up,
I cannot
Freeze.
live another day knowing this is your fate.
Give me a second. This stinking thing. TH, and then I'm gonna check the chat. Hold on. And confirm.
My beautiful wife, I am so sorry for all that has happened.
Okay, let me check the chat. I missed what you said, sorry. Wasn't paying attention like an idiot.
You are safe now, Nora. I will not leave you again.
I'm been, hey, it's me, I think, yeah, I'm doing alright. Okay, sorry. So, the project that I was talking about earlier was basically sucks that how you see been since Arkham City and Arkham Knight he's been having it yeah.
Is she not beautiful, like a flower, frozen
Pretty
in time?
She is. Yeah, he's pretty much the only disappointed about Arkham Knight is that we don't get a real boss fight with him again, and not in an upgraded one, if that. Like, fuck it. Like, one thing that pisses me off with Arkham Knight so much is like there's a lot of great elements to it, but there's very few good fucking boss fights in that game. Like, and half of them are in a fucking tank. It's so annoying. I think it's one thing that pisses me off with that game. It's the let's do everything in the goddamn tank. I'm trying to think what fucking shit do I need to do. I still need to go to in there, but I just
detected another round fired from Deadshot's.
Looks like they don't care.
Also, if you're wondering, basically it would be basically my version of what if Tim Burton made Batman Unchained. I'm pretty sure we could still say that Triumphant comes before it, and we can think of something like villain-wise, but yeah, that's right. I mean, Batmobile is awesome, but dang, pretty much, yeah. Because I had a pretty few cool ideas for how I would approach Batman Unchained. Pretty much, I basically was thinking pull from Long Halloween, I Am Bane, a lot of other stuff. Oh yeah, I think a bit of that video you've made. Yeah, like Fanscription did like multiple different things. Like one for what if Tim Burton directed, or no, what if Harvey Dent was in Batman Returns? What if Tim Burton directed
Looks like
Batman Forever? And then what if he did Batman and Robin?
Area for evidence.
I was thinking that if anything, I was like, I don't know too much about fucking. Trying to remember.
Struck again.
He's killed someone else? Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but the people in there are all bad guys, right?
Some of the prisoners in here are not your typical bad guys, Barbara. There are a number of political prisoners. People who crossed strange. Others who are tied into the mayor somehow. There's a pattern here. I just need to figure out what it is.
I'll run a trace on the latest victim, see how they're connected. What about you?
Yeah.
I'm going to check out the location he fired from.
Basically,
The bullet traveled through the water tower.
Shut the
He's
fuck
obviously
up
using
for 2
customized
seconds!
weapons and ammunition.
So I can think! I was saying that basically, when it comes to, Triumphant, I don't know too much about it. Like, I know, other than a few things, I know more about,
Deadshot left behind a tripod. Maybe it holds a clue about where to find him.
I know more about Unchained than I do, what is it? Fucking Triumphant. So
Deadshot
I'm
made a
kind of
mistake.
taking some liberties.
That is definitely not part of his MO.
He doesn't know he made it. He used a tripod to steady his shot. The tripod has trace elements of a rust-like metallic compound. Wherever he stored his weapon.
So what are you waiting?
This isn't my...
Shut the fuck up, thank you. We get it. He made a mistake, now he's gonna get died. Okay, back to what I was saying. Basically, Unchained, like, what if Tim Burton directed Batman Unchained? Basically, my version, I'm pulling from a lot of different stuff. The 3 villains that I chose were, obviously, Scarecrow. Speak of the devil. Poison Ivy, obviously. And also Bane. But Bane, I figured I could make him take a more Hush-like role, and also pull a Darth Vader, where you could have like 3 guys like play him. Hold on. One would do the voice. The other would be the in-between, not too muscly version. And the other would be the more hulked out version. I don't know time period wise this would work, but I thought about, no, I take that back, because he didn't start acting back then, did he? No, that would be interesting. Yeah. I don't know if the guy who did No Country for Old Men was an actor around that time, but it's either him or fuck. Damn it. And fail. Fuck! Oh well, fuck it. Basically, Scarecrow would be one of the main antagonists, because I think because he was like, originally he was the big part of Batman Unchained, but I figured having him, and originally it was going to be Harley Quinn in that movie, but I changed it because I was like, fuck
I
it.
heard the Joker sent a bunch of it off the island before sticking the rest of it in himself.
That's why he's sick, right?
I guess.
It's not toxic, is it? Or radioactive or whatever? You saw what it did to the Joker.
I don't think so. Nah, can't be.
He's the freaking man!
Hi guys. Hi. I chose Poison Ivy because I wanted to still use her, and because their version of Batman and Robin didn't have her in it, I figured it'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and how Scarecrow's like Freddy Krueger type team up. Kind of. My version of Scarecrow, I kind of took from the classic comics, but also, just plain and simple, I kind of wanted to have, a different style of look. So, basically, like I was saying earlier, I wanted Scarecrow to have a different look or feel, and I figured Tim Burton did fucking Nightmare Before Christmas and shit like that. I figured, fuck it. Like, let's make Scarecrow actually scary and look unnormal, because those Batman films, Batman moved unnormal. Why not do the same with Scarecrow? make him super skinny, make him have like a Slender Man mixed mask, like make him feel very unnormal, even the way he walks. And I don't know who we could still play him. Like, I know that one of the things... I know one of the things for that Unchained said that, fucking... One of the people that was listed that they could have had play him was, Nicholas... I should actually make a text story conversation with them, actually, now that I think...
Batman?
Yeah.
Of course he is. I reckon Freeze got him. He's stuck in a block of ice about now.
Someone, tell me where he is.
Yeah, Freeze must be pretty pissed, right? I mean, Joker stole his wife, threatened to pull the plug. No way was Freeze gonna forget that. How the hell do you know that? Joker had me drag Freeze's lady to a van. No idea where she ended up.
Boom! One man down. It's looking like a rerun of last time.
Think you can hide from me? Grenade!
Shit. Well, I'm about to kill Batman, and I'm dead. Fuck. I forgot that there was snipers. I forgot about the snipers. Snipers!
It's okay to die, Bats. I'll be here to protect Gotham.
Yeah, protect my ass.
Real good job.
No, you won't. Imagine if that happened. How would Batman beat them? What? Batman Unchained or the snipers or whatever the fuck has happened just a few seconds ago? Like Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, or and Bane or whatever the fuck. Like, my version of Scarecrow, I kind of was thinking on the lines of, like, pulling from Burton's strengths as fucking with Jack Skeleton and Victor from Corpse Bride and shit like that. I want him to feel like a Slender Man. Batman vs. Scarecrow and Freddy Krueger. Oh. I don't know. Batman, I don't think with Freddy Krueger being like nightmare based, I don't think Batman it wouldn't matter to Batman because like he hardly ever fucking sleeps, and if he does, I think there wouldn't be a whole lot besides maybe. I think Freddy. The only way for Freddy to freaking do anything is like prey on Robin. That's it. Like, Batman wouldn't be too scared of Freddy.
He's probably never really killed anyone. Still, you never know when he plans on starting, do you?
Scarecrow, he's easy.
One man down. It's looking like a rerun of last time.
Yeah, maybe. I think for, hold on. Son of a...
There's someone here!
Alright, it's not a fucking... I think... I don't know if they... Fanscription confirmed Uma Thurman. They used Uma Thurman for ink instead of, fucking... Because they had her play a secretary called Inka, but she just probably... She turns into... Fuck! I hate that crap. I hate when he grapples and he doesn't... I want you to not climb up, you fuck! Fuck you. Assholes. I hate my life. You can suck a big old blank.
I'll go. Cover me. Who's screaming? Over here. Now, I found someone.
Poison Ivy
Uma Thurman, on the off chance.
I don't know if this is loose or not, but I would change her performance. I would, like I was talking about it earlier in the stream, I would change it and make it less,
What the hell are we gonna do now? Show yourself, chicken!
less seductress and play less of that and make her more fucking scary. I think play on maybe the fact that, like, I want to pull from maybe New 52 and maybe her classic origin. Just a little bit. There we go. Hey guys.
Oh, do I have to do everything myself around here? All I asked was that you stop the stupid Batman. I managed to get a syringe of my blood in his neck for God's sakes, and I'm half dead. What's your excuse?
They're idiots. It's simple. What do you expect? I can't grapple up there, I don't think. But regards to oh, my ear. Fuck. Oh, that hurts. That legit hurts. This stupid headset. There. Oh, my ear. Ow. Fuckity. Fuck. Damn. Your feet are asleep. No, my ear. It was freaking... It's... The headset fucking... I have a hat on, so this way it doesn't freaking mess with me, but my ear was... Something that fucking headphones pissed me off. It hurt for a second there. Just mainly around the lobe, not the inner layer, but... Thank God. Ow. Shit. Yeah, I have bad ear. Like, I have some bad ears problems, so it's kind of bullshit. Sometimes.
Whatever. You know anything about Protocol 10? Sounds scary.
Yeah, I was on the phone with Professor Strange yesterday, and he told me what it is.
You heard of Draft Punk? No, I have not.
Really? What is it?
It was stupid as you look. Why would I be calling the guy who runs this place?
I thought he called you.
Don't talk to me. Just stand still and try not to fall over. Understand? Look out, it's Batman!
Now that all the Titan containers are destroyed, I should go back to Bane and see how he's doing.
I'm sorry, Bozo. I can't come to the phone right now. I'm probably off doing something.
What was that, Harley? I didn't hear you. Try again. When somebody gives a shit! I'll come back in a second. I want to go after Bane. Since I got that last Titan container. Trying to think. What was the name of the fucking... Oh, yeah. Basically, I was gonna say, the fucking, I hate this one. Oh, good, I got it first try. Lovely. They could use famous. Oh, that's cool.
Look out! That man's here! I knew you were too scared to face me, Batman! We've lost a camera in
I am not scared to face you. I just don't give a shit about you. There's a difference. The one thing that annoys me with these streams, and it makes it hard for me to stream, is like, there'll be people that'll jump in, stay silent, then leave. They won't comment, and it always annoys the crap out of me because I don't know if it's really the stream is getting much viewership and shit.
This won't take long.
And it sucks. Because it's hard enough to stream and get viewers and shit. And I'm sure you and Dead didn't really have much of that problem well, you probably did at first, but when I joined one of the chats that one time, you guys had a packed house. I never, besides you, I got like some of the people that have subscribed, from that group. I don't ever see them, maybe besides once or twice. Let me pause so I can fucking talk. Jesus. Besides maybe that one time or a few people that'll come in and occasionally post a one message thing, like Dead Sick or something, those few times, at least when you were in here. But other than that, they don't really ever come to chat or nothing. I know I'm probably, maybe because I'm new at it, and maybe because I'm boring, but it sucks there isn't a setting to change the thug's dialogue. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I guess I'll say this: it's hard to. It kind of sucks that I've managed to get up to 89 subscribers, which is awesome. But it also sucks because I can't. Out of 89, nobody really. Dang it. Ow. Back. Really joins much. At least it's maybe it's because my videos are very sporadic, or maybe they're just not good quality, but I don't know.
I've destroyed the containers, Bane.
Good. On the ground, prisoner! Now! Help me, Batman! We must not allow these puppets to take the Titan!
These enemies will change sometimes, depending on when you do this mission. Like, when you finish, you'll get Titan guys, or you'll get Joker guys. Or Tiger guys, I should say.
I will send you back to your master in pieces!
The only thing I still can't do, and I still don't have that trophy, and I can't do it in this game. God damn it. Is the Brutality 101 trophy in Arkham City. I've tried. Really? Really, Bane? Are you sorry? You smacked the fuck out of me. There we go.
As I was saying, I've destroyed mine. I take it you've done the same?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Titan is too powerful to be used against me. I needed it all for myself. Now, do me a favor and die! Ah!
Oh, please. This is...
I knew I couldn't trust you, Bane. So I used you instead.
What?
Simple. You rounded up the remaining Titan.
It's during Protocol 10 you get the Tiger Guards of the regular... yeah, exactly.
Now, I can destroy it.
Stop!
You wanna know what pisses me off?
Let me out of here!
There's no way in hell, as strong as Bane is, and look at the motherfucker, he could not just burst through there and try to stop Batman. I call bullshit. I call laziness. Dang it. Son bitch. Dang it. There we go. You know something, Bane? You really wanna beg some more, Bane? Beg for me, Bane. Beg for me. What? Question mark. The fucking... What's bullshit is this stupid... How he cannot fucking get out of there. Like...
Do not do this, Batman!
Really? Good.
I warned you, Bane.
Free me!
No. You'll get out. Eventually. I'm too busy to keep fighting you.
No! I will kill you for that! Let me out of here!
Exactly. Like, literally, there is no... As strong as Bane is, it's been proven he can bust through walls, he'll charge at people, and all that shit, and you're telling me this motherfucker gets stuck in there with... Because Batman closed the goddamn door with a batarang. I call bullshit. I call absolute bullshit, because look at this motherfucker. This jackass is jacked, and you're telling me a sick-ass Batman dodges out of the way when he charges, and then throws a fucking batarang to lock him in a door. And he just does not try to, I don't know, bust through this metal that's perfectly, that he can easily break, because he still has venom coursing through him. This is where the point where I just call bullshit, and I just leave. Because I can call bullshit, yeah. And it sucks we don't see him in Arkham Knight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we only see his fucking storage tanks. And I think they said they killed him off. That's what really pissed me off. And I swear to God, I know a lot of people are pissed about Suicide Squad. The Kill the Justice League. Personally, I could give not a fuck less. Like, I don't like that they're doing this online multi-service crap, because it's bullshit. But it is Kevin Conroy's last appearance, but for fuck's sakes, could they... Like, the one thing that pisses me off is that game requires internet service to play it. If you have shitty internet and you cannot... basically, you're screwed. You will not be able to play it. Heck, you won't even be able to play it if you have zero internet. So imagine someone basically freaking who has crappy internet or doesn't have any internet gets a game that is basically a paperweight. Just think about that for a moment. What the fuck? What? Why? Why? And not only that, and if you look at the gameplay, I don't mind it being a shooter. I don't care. But I have a problem with the fact that the layouts of the missions and also the enemy variety just, one, they're lacking, first of all. And second of all, let's get down to basics. You're telling me you're pulling from Sunset Overdrive and you're forgetting what made that game so awesome in the fucking first place. And not only that, you're basically being lazy with some of the layouts and shit. Hold on a second while I go take an axe to Rocksteady's door. Dun 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 dun. What the fuck? Like, explain to me how that makes logical sense that the creators of the Arkham series decide, okay, we'll make a service and a multiplayer thing. That would be fine and good. And the fact that each character plays differently and shit, okay, fine. Whatever. I don't care for the fucking bullshit that is the idea of doing, what is it called? The fucking, what is it? I gotta go, it's late for me right now. Okay, then have a good one, man. Sorry. Also, sorry if I pissed you off with my little rant about the Suicide Squad game. I'm so confused why they did that stuff, but yeah. But yeah, sorry if I pissed you off there.
I just heard from my dad. He's been
But, yeah.
I'm into City Hall. Strange is requesting that Emergency Protocol 10 is activated.
Does Gordon know what Protocol 10 is?
Just that it's the worst-case security measure. Strange told the High Council he had failed to stem the use of...
I'm used to people ranting anyways. They keep up the good work. Thanks, man.
Legal weapons
I just kind of
he provided.
annoyed by some shit they did with that game.
He made it sound like the inmates were planning a mass escape and attack on Gotham. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Did you see the Joker just now?
Yeah, he looked okay, didn't he?
Yeah, how the hell did that happen? I saw him yesterday.
You know, actually, I might at some point make a video, if you want to see it, if I should do it. Because I have a playlist for, like, gaming ideas. Do you think I should do, like, a video, ideas for, like, the Arkham series, or just, like, rewriting something, or blah, blah, blah? At some point in the near future?
And he looked like poison crap. Today? Oh, good.
So did he find a cure or what?
Don't know. Last thing I heard was the doctors couldn't save him. Quinn even had me torture some lady doctor to find a cure.
What did she say?
Right up to the moment she died, she was still saying there was no cure. After that, not so much.
Well, who cares? He's back. The Joker's back.
Jane with a quick update on what's going down here in Arkham City. As you can see, I'm looking much better. In fact, I think I'm looking better than ever. Oh, I can hear you all now. How did this happen? Can I get me some of that crazy cure? I want answers, damn it, now! Well, here's the thing. Answers don't give you everlasting satisfaction. Sometimes you need to brace yourself for disappointment. Now think about it. Imagine your favorite TV show. You've been through it all. The ups, the downs, the crazy coincidences. And then bang! They tell you what it's all about. Would you be happy? Does it make sense? How come it all ended in a church? You guys just need to know one simple thing. I'm back. Back for good. Now arm yourselves, boys. We've got a prison break to plan. No hostages. No surrender. I know, it sounds like suicide, but listen. Whatever happens, I'll be right behind you.
I'm sorry, Bowser.
Let me explain to you what's going on. The Joker is winning. You and your boss are losing. Now, we want the Joker to keep winning. So you're gonna tell us everything we need to know about Two-Face's plans. You probably don't want to, I get that. So we're gonna have to convince you.
Screw you! This one's still got some fight in him.
I'm saying nothing! Sure you will. Listen. You can still hear me, right? Yeah. Let me explain how this is gonna go down. I'm gonna drop you down into that pit. Batman! He's here! Help me, please.
I've hacked into the council CCTV. The council members are coming back. They don't look happy. They're telling Strange that they're disappointed in him, that they never believed Protocol 10 would need to be activated.
But they gave him permission, didn't they?
Good evening. Protocol 10 will commence in 30 minutes. You all have specific orders for this situation. Follow them.
Do you still need an answer? Be careful.
Sorry.
Oh God, it's you! I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're safe.
You're lucky. I could have killed you with this thing.
Believe me, Doctor. When someone takes a swing at me with a pipe, they don't get the chance to apologize. What's been happening?
I did what you said. I stayed out of sight and kept an eye on what they were up to. They've been placing things on the floor in the next room. I don't know what they are.
Sounds like Joker's trying to stop me with mines.
Will it work?
Do I look worried?
Worried? No. Sick? Very. You look terrible.
Don't worry about me. Get back to wherever you've been hiding. I'll deal with the mines.
Please don't leave me here too long. Are you sure you're all right? I'm a doctor, you know. And you look terrible.
Rude.
Joker's crew keep talking like they're the ones who are winning. Did he get better? Are you sure you're all right? I'm a doctor, you know. And you look terrible.
I did what he said. Man, you should have seen his face.
That's funny, man. And then what? Did she do it?
Of course she did. I mean, look at me. I'm gorgeous.
So what's the deal with Jay? Looks better, right? It's a freaking miracle. Yesterday he looked like crap. Today, the real Joker's back.
Thank God. I mean, who the hell wants Harley in charge? Between you and me, she's nuttier than he is.
Oh, Mr. J! Please hug me some more!
Okay, fine. Why don't you go and fight Batman while I make a daring escape?
You guys better hope she didn't hear that. Enough screwing around. Get these mines spread out.
That thug's armed with proximity mines.
I guess Joker's feeling better. Good. What the? I've got this way covered!
I'll cover the door! What? What's wrong? Too scared to show yourself? It came from over here! What the... smoke? Huh? Where the hell are you?
It came from over here. I'm sure of it.
What?
Listen, he can stop doing that now. It worked. What the hell are you, Batman? Huh?
Hi.
I can hurt you more than you can imagine. Tell me about Riddler.
Riddler? Okay, I don't know much, but I'll talk. Don't hurt me!
I can't guarantee that.
Hey, Batman! You took out those idiots like a man who hasn't only got hours left to live. Well done. I'll be seeing you soon. I can't wait.
Protocol 10 will commence in 20 minutes.
Ow.
I hear you, buddy.
How's it going in there anyway?
It's all good. I'm in position. Room's mine. I see Batman. Boom!
Hope you're right. The Joker looks like he's getting ready for a war. If Batman's out of the picture, we actually win it.
I've worked out how to beat the Bat. He uses the gargoyles, right? I just need to take them out, too. Boom! Batman's on the ground, and I'm putting the bullet through his brain.
Nice. Let me know when he's dead. I want to come down there and have a little fun with the corpse.
Yeah, fine. I'm having the mask. You can have what's left. Weird. That mine must have a fault. No way is Batman getting across this room alive.
Bullshit. You were saying? And... Hi, Harley. Hi. Hi. Look at you. What are you doing here?
Wow, look who it is. What do you want, B-Man? Come to stick the knife in some more?
Yes.
Go on then, I don't care. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not even gonna tell you about the crap Joker took from Freeze and locked up in the boiler room.
Oh, really? Good to know. Thanks.
Dare!
Oh, I do dare. Thank you. Anything else, Harley?
Stop that!
What if I don't want to? I am Batman.
You don't don't stop doing that, I'm gonna tell Mr. J, and he... Don't you dare!
Shut up.
What? Did you have fun beating up a defenseless girl?
Yes.
What are you?
I'm evil.
Stop that!
I don't want to.
Don't you dare!
Tell me more.
That's it! If you're gonna keep doing that, then I'm not talking anymore!
Good.
What are you?
I'm Batman. Fine. I'll let you find.
That's it! If you're gonna keep...
Shut up.
Don't you dare!
Shut up.
That's it! If you're gonna keep doing that, then I'm not talking anymore!
Then don't talk. No one wants you to anyways. Meh. I should leave her gagged, but you know what? I'd rather somebody find her.
You heard all that Protocol 10 bull that Strange has been spouting?
What the hell's his problem? Didn't he give us these guns in the first place?
Yeah, I thought he wanted the Joker to win.
Me too, but don't you think that's kind of crazy? Who spends billions of dollars building a prison and then gives everyone guns?
You got a point. Hey, you weren't at the asylum, were you? Well, I was, man. Old Sharpie was weird, too. Just like Strange.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of patients died under his supervision.
You shouldn't listen to gossip, man. No way is Quincy some kind of avenging psychiatric angel. Have you seen him? He looks like an idiot.
Sure, he's an idiot. But he convinced an entire city to build this place, didn't he? And he hired Strange.
He's the freaking man!
Hi guys. Long time no see. Oh, lovely. Sorry, ladies, but I had to beat the crap out of you. Dun 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 dun. I don't need a copyright strike. I don't need a copyright claim. I just want to enjoy this stream. But that's easier said than done. Let me get this down here.
How the hell are we gonna find Harley stuck in this elevator?
Thought she went off to get something from Freeze.
She did, then she came back.
Then why are we searching for her?
She probably just got lost. Still, at least Jay's looking better.
Yeah, man. Luigi's been locked up in that little room, killing all the doctors who can't fix him. And then suddenly, he's all good.
Jimmy said he just saw him heading out somewhere.
Jimmy's full of crap. I just saw him over in the funhouse.
Really? Weird. Guess Jimmy needs to stop drinking that stuff he found down in the storage rooms. He must be screwed with the dead.
We're moving. Thank God.
Why ain't the power back on?
Who cares? We're moving. No way it was all that. Not much. She choked to death.
Man, you must have really hated your mother.
Like you wouldn't believe.
And she ate it all?
Didn't give her much choice.
Killing your own mother with a poisoned birthday cake. Jeez. And I thought Joker was bad.
out, it's Batman!
Get over here and fight!
Fuck yourself.
Come on, Ben! Run away! Hi!
I don't give two red cents. Shut the heck up. Me stuck in.
Doesn't he get him from Penguin?
No way, man. Those two hate each
Really?
Suck off, Are you serious? Everyone knows they hate each other. Batman! He's
So,
here!
wait in.
Hi guys. Ow.
What's wrong with the stupid gun?
Hi.
What do I need to break to make you tell the truth about Riddler?
You don't need to do nothing. I'll talk.
Glad to hear it.
And good night. Yes. One, two. Mine. Neat.
Too scared to fight us? Not surprised.
Going up. Why are we going up?
It's not me. I ain't
What are you
doing it.
waiting for? Get over here and fight.
Get over here fast or I'm scared.
No, but I am gonna drop that in there. Hope you don't mind, guys. Just thought I'd give you a little, give your feet some chills.
You scared to fight these asses? Get down here.
Fine. You guys want to be a-holes? There. Good night, goodbye, good riddance. Shit. And I think after this, I think I'm gonna once I head up here and I get some one of the riddles, I think I'm done. Oh, hello. Okay, I think I'm done for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. La-di-da-di-da. I don't care. Okay, so yeah. I will probably try to stream tomorrow morning and maybe play something else. Who knows? But till next time, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave a like, and share, subscribe, and all that jazz. Helps me out. And all that. So, yeah. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.